Boom, what is up, guys? Today I'm doing the very first episode of my home workout, heavy duty back and biceps. And all you need for this workout is a pair of dumbbells and a resistance band. The heavy duty workout is by Mike Mentzner. And what we're going to do is we're going to follow this routine because this is something that worked out for me. This requires a very little amount of time. It takes about 40 to 60 minutes every week of high intensity strength training. So we're going to be doing 2 to 3 days a week where you're giving yourself at least a 48-hour gap to recover. We're doing 1 set per exercise. And this is just so that we can break down the muscle fibers and shock the muscles. 6 to 12 repetitions is the sweet spot here. So if you can't do 6 reps, you can decrease the resistance. And if you can do more than 12 reps for the exercise, then you can increase the repetition. We focus on a full range of motion so that we're actually targeting the muscles that we want to target. And the most important thing here is we're going to failure. So as soon as we cannot lift any more, that's when we're stopping. And that's going to allow us to focus on progressively overloading. And so every week we come back, we can focus on increasing the repetition by 1. And when we get to 12 repetitions, we increase the resistance. And it's really important to track your progress because then you know exactly how much to lift with the week before and how much to lift the week after. With resistance bands, it's a little bit to track how much resistance is actually going in there because it's not a specific amount of weight. But one thing you can do is you can focus on where your resistance band is compared to your feet. So if your feet are shoulder width apart, if they're slightly more than shoulder width, if they're a little bit less, and then also where you're holding the resistance bands up and down. I'm going to go over that a little bit more here. So our first exercise is going to be the pullovers. This is an exercise that focuses on the back, but it also uses the chest and triceps as compound muscles. And so here I'm going to be pulling my shoulder blades together, tightening them up. I'm going to be squeezing my glutes in to engage my core, and my elbows are going to be in to focus on the tricep a little bit as well. Now you can do this on the floor. I like to do this on an elevated area so that I can get my glutes squeezed in order to engage my core. This is an exercise that's great for your lats, chest, and triceps. Next up, we have bent over rows. So here what we're gonna do is bring our shoulders back. Now to increase the resistance, I'm holding the resistance bands lower down. And so that's gonna allow me to increase the resistance a little bit, and you can adjust that how you like. By keeping my back straight, by keeping my chest up. And again, I'm bringing my shoulder blades together in order to get that full range of motion. Shrugs is a great exercise for your traps or your neck muscles. I'm bringing my shoulders back and I'm squeezing my glutes again to engage my core. Now you can see here again, I've got my hands on the dumbbells, but I've also got them on the resistance bands as well. I've got them lower than the handle, and you can recognize that I've got it about 8 inches or so, and that's how you can track your progress with the resistance bands. Deadlifts. You can do deadlifts with dumbbells, not just for barbells, and it focuses on a little bit of different muscles, but it focuses on the muscles that we want to engage. So it's going to focus on your lats as well as your biceps and even your hamstrings. So make sure you are stretching your hamstrings before the workout. So right here, I bring my shoulders back, my chest is up, my back is straight. It's really important to prevent injury here. And when I'm coming up, I'm locking my hips. So when I'm going down, I'm unlocking the hips, coming down, and then bringing them and locking them when I come up. Breathing in when I come down and breathing out especially is important when I'm coming back up. Stretching and warm-ups are really important. I do a little bit of shadow boxing before my exercises, but you can do whatever sort of exercise that gets your blood going, jumping jacks, a little bit of cardio, whatever you like. And it's really important to note that between these exercises, I'm not taking any rest. I'm moving on from one exercise to another. So it's almost like I'm supersetting the entire workout. And this is so that we can get in and out of the gym quickly. And it's to shock the muscles more importantly. The curls is the last exercise for back and biceps that we're going to be doing here. We're going to be keeping the shoulders back, our elbows are in, and we're squeezing the glutes in order to engage the core. I'm flexing as I come up, and I'm slowly lowering the weight down. And that's really important because it's engaging my bicep on the way up as well as the way down, focused on breathing, controlled reps, and going to failure. The last exercise you do in every workout is an ab exercises, and you rotate them based off of your preference. So leg raises focuses on your lower abs, mountain climbers will focus on your core, and V-ups will focus on your obliques or your side abs. This is a quick workout. I'm going to be posting a couple more of these. This is just day one, and I hope you guys enjoy this. Leave a like if you did, and I'll see you later.